This is the part I want to bring up. Why she talk about that man having wet dreams in front of everybody? She broke. She brought.
Oh man, I missed that part.
When it was all at the table, because the conversation comes up, have we had sex? Have y'all had sex? You're like, nah. But Justin woke up the other morning. I'm talking his underwear was wet. He had a wet dream. First of all, help that man out. If that man in there having wet, I know y'all been arguing. I know y'all been having a conversation. Y'all been upset. But if he having wet dreams, that's a whole different avenue. And if he is having wet dreams, don't tell everybody. You just told millions of people that the dude you married with is having wet dreams. This junk is ridiculous, Tommy. Tommy, I would be hot, bro.
It's I wouldn't be mad. It happens, you know.
Too much just to tell everybody though.
But I'll be more upset about the fact that she ain't trying to, you know, like I'm having a wet dream because it's like you laying right here naked or whatever. However, she's laying next to him. He ain't had none in a year. So it's like. But he messing up though, man. He's not doing he's not going in the right path to get you know to get GTD. But
right.
It's I completely missed that part where she told that was when they was sitting at the end of the episode. Wasn't it?
Yeah, at the end of the episode, sitting around their round table, they was talking about that, and she was like, "Hey,
with the girls,
yeah." And I think she does want everybody to know they're not doing anything. Which, you know, I'm like Nate. If she was such a sexual person, why haven't she had sex with this dude yet?
She's looking for out. That's it. She got her dog. The dog got bit. That's gonna come up. He's not oversharing with her. That's gonna come up. We never had sex. That's gonna come up.
Yep.
Because he wasn't doing what he needed to do. So that's what I think.
Yeah. So I mean, I agree with that, man. That's where you know, she holding out on him, but he'll let her kiss her. He'll let her hug her. They're real affectionate. All this and the other. Like he gets to the point and is like, nope.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to go back since we touched on it. I want to go back though.
Oh, go back to Nate.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now that was hilarious. So they're having this whole conversation, you know, between the girls and the guys, and it comes up, you know, consummating who's doing what, and Nate's like, "Nah, we haven't, but we definitely had dessert after dinner." And Justin was like,
"He didn't get it,
huh?" Yeah. He was stuck like, what's that?
What's that?
I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, just figure, I don't think, even if I didn't know, I wouldn't have said it. He looked real stupid.
Mitch, like, that's a main course. If those who don't know, it's poutine pie, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to go the Rock's term. You know, just Nate did favor for Stasha. And it sounded like
he said, "I'm a giver."
It sounded like he gave.
It's better to give than receive.
Give than receive. So, you know,
I was embarrassed for him when when he was like, "What is he talking about?" I was like, "Bro, come on, man! You got either you like you're playing or you're like you shouldn't be married at this point." Like. That's you're 33 and you're like, what is he talking about? Like, no, man. Like,
what are you talking about? Come on, read.
I also think that's selfish of Stasha.
It is,
by the way.
Yeah, that's a whole different time. That's a whole. We got a women audience. I think that's selfish by her too.
Look, I'm looking at it from a male's perspective. So it's, you know,
it might be a little bit selfish, but if he said I'm a giver, if he like to give it and he don't feel like he need to receive,
no, not even that. But he was giving so he can get.
Maybe he wasn't. We don't know this man. He might just like to do that.
But I think he was giving to get.
He said, "I'm a giver." That's what he said. So he might just like, he said, I just want to make sure you you have a good time.
Man, we all have used that line before. Like, stop playing.
I'm
a giver. Yeah, but I'm expecting something in return.
He was planting seeds. So he was planting
Maybe
seeds.
not that night, but later.
He was planting seeds so he can reap a harvest later.
Later, but not necessarily that night.
That's hilarious, man.
He was trying. He was trying, and it didn't work out.
Right.
It didn't work out for Nate that night. I'm gonna say that night because I'm gonna think she took care of him beforehand or whatever
She
case
might
may
not
be.
play trombones.
I'm not even talking about playing trombones. I'm not even talking about that. Whatever case may be, they just haven't consummated in the way we call consummation, right? They still had some type of sex anyway.
Okay, I just had to go back to that because you brought that conversation up.
Yeah, he was giving a get. He was giving a get. I'm sorry, men. He was giving to get, but then she didn't reciprocate.
Maybe.
But men look at it as okay, you know, it is what it is, man. But one day, you know, in the future,
And, you know,
that's what I said. One day.
One day, and Sharon, I agree with you. We're gonna bring that up too. Stasha says she wants to be in love. She want to make sure this thing's 100% because she said even when she was talking about Lindy earlier in past episodes that look, I'm not trying to just have sex to have sex. I want to make it important because I've done that before. I had sex just to have sex. So, you know, I want to do it for real.
Mm-hmm.